keeping busy? Yesterday you were cleaning up California, you had the Influenza Fair at night. How did it go?
It was incredible. It was a phenomenal turnout, and it was a lot of fun. And I think, there was something just in sort of the introduction speech that I said, which was to take advantage of the conversation. So I have no voice from yelling all weekend.
I had a hard time getting up this morning.
It's not about who you know, it's who you don't know.
Yeah.
So when you're sitting next to someone at these, that's what's so great about these events or dinners or whatever they are.
Making connections.
It's all about these connections, these really, really, really cool connections. And I think that's what breeds progress. That's where we get it from.
And tell me, how a boy from Louisiana goes on to become a model, an actor, and now a fighter for the planet. When did you realize, okay, we're not treating the planet right? I have to do something.
I've known it forever. For me, forever. But it's about readjusting the imbalances. And for me, it was the BP oil spill that I decided that I can't feel this helpless ever again. No one should feel this helpless. I don't want anyone around me, or my children, or my
it's going to go on for
children.
Generations and generations.
Yeah. So I think it's, the old, the famous saying, "The buck stops here." I think that's it.
And now you're building a sanctuary.
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going to be
that's my dream.
A huge
Forever.
undertaking, but it's going to be phenomenal. I mean, it's kind of a broad spectrum thing. It's an animal sanctuary that also lends itself to being a youth education camp. Phenomenal camp, that's also a green sustainable agriculture farm. So you have these kids come, whether they have behavioral issues or they're doing just fine and they have genius minds, or they want to understand. It's all going to be contest based. I mean, these kids come from all over the world, but you have to engage them first. So you do short film essay or short film contests, documentary contests, photo essay contests, and you engage judges in whatever country you're in, whether they're literary figures, political figures, actors, singers, whatever they are. So now you've engaged it all. Then you bring these kids to the farm. We want to start working with bullies in America and all over the world, actually, on the farm by using these animals that also have behavioral issues, that have also been ostracized, that have also, they've been abandoned.
Animals.
Yeah, and then you're teaching these kids compassion with these animals. Also, too, the other thing is, too, you're giving a kid, I say a kid, anywhere from 8 to 25, but what is it that makes them tick? What is it that makes 2 days go by where they don't even realize the time has gone by? Is it a scalpel? Is it a microscope? Is it a guitar? Is it a shovel? What is it? And allow them to kind of run free and really find out what it is, on top of being on this, that drives them. And then, on top of that, living on this green sustainable agriculture farm where we're learning, not only that, the farm actually produces, it's all about building a tree-free paper industry. We have to stop cutting our trees so we can grow things that sequester carbon and produce oxygen that we can also make everything out of, from toilet paper to plates to everything. I mean, this is what it's about. That's the future.
And
so that's what the
hemp, you can do
hemp, canaf, all of it.
Yeah, perfect. And I know the ISF deals with a lot of issues. If you could have one issue solved tomorrow, one thing, if you had to choose, I know it's hard, what would you have solved tomorrow? Animal cruelty, pollution?
Animals, it's all, there's a lot of it. Actually, I think the most important one right now is, if you could solve it, obviously cutting carbon emissions completely would be, a free sustainable energy grid, I think, is what we need. I want to get that plastic island out of the Pacific, but we could do that with the energy that we produce from our free sustainable power grid. That's what we need.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for all weekend of doing this stuff.